Chatura, a small but clever sparrow, lived high in a sturdy tree in a vibrant jungle. Her cozy nest, made with care, held her precious eggs. She eagerly awaited the day they would hatch, feeling the serenity of the forest as the sunlight filtered through the thick foliage. The ground trembled. Gajendra, a massive and arrogant elephant, entered the jungle. With each step, he crushed plants and snapped smaller trees, showing no regard for the life around him. His loud trumpeting declared his dominance, and the forest seemed to shrink in his presence. Feeling exhausted, Gajendra spotted the tall tree where Chatura lived. Without a second thought, he leaned heavily against its sturdy trunk, seeking rest. Unaware of the sparrow's nest above, he closed his eyes, enjoying the cool shade, completely oblivious to the damage he was causing. The branch, holding Chatura's nest, snapped under the elephant's immense weight, causing it to plummet to the ground. Chatura watched in horror as her eggs shattered upon impact. Her cries of anguish filled the air, but Gajendra remained oblivious, enjoying his rest. Gathering her courage, Chatura flew in front of the towering elephant. "You've destroyed my home and my eggs," she cried. Gajendra looked down at her with disdain. "Why should I care about a tiny bird like you?" he mocked. His arrogance only deepened Chatura's resolve. Heartbroken but determined, Chatura perched on a nearby branch, plotting her next move. She decided that Gajendra needed to learn that even the smallest creatures could teach the mightiest a lesson. Taking a deep breath, she called upon her friends in the forest for help. As Gajendra rested under another tree, the woodpecker flew down and began pecking at his eyes. The sharp beak caused Gajendra to cry out in pain. Blinded and furious, the elephant stumbled around, unable to see his surroundings. Before Gajendra could recover, a bee buzzed around his head, stinging him repeatedly. The relentless attacks made him even more agitated. Swatting at the air with his trunk, Gajendra roared in frustration, completely disoriented. Hearing the commotion, the frog hopped to the edge of a nearby swamp and began croaking loudly. The sound echoed through the jungle, catching the attention of the blind and confused elephant. Believing it was the sound of a cool lake, Gajendra staggered toward the swamp, seeking relief. As Gajendra stepped into the swamp, his massive legs sunk into the thick mud. The more he struggled, the deeper he sunk. Realizing his predicament, Gajendra began to panic, trumpeting desperately for help. Trapped and helpless, Gajendra understood the consequences of his arrogance. He had underestimated the small creatures of the forest, and now he found himself at their mercy. His pride dissolved, regret as he realized his mistakes. Perching on a nearby branch, Chatura addressed the trapped elephant. "You thought strength made you mighty," she said. "But arrogance and disregard for others are weaknesses. Even the smallest creatures can unite and outwit the greatest." Gajendra listened silently, humbled by her words. Freed from the swamp with the help of the forest creatures, Gajendra bowed his head in shame before Chatura and her friends. "I was wrong to mock and harm you," he said. "I promise to respect all life, no matter how small, from this day forward." The jungle returned to its serene state. Gajendra kept his promise, walking gently and carefully through the forest. Chatura rebuilt her nest high in the tree, surrounded by her friends. The sparrow's cleverness and the unity of the forest creatures ensured peace and harmony once more. Number 1. Intelligence and strategy outweigh strength. Just like Chatura and her small allies defeated the mighty elephant. In business, strategic thinking, innovation, and collaboration can outmaneuver brute force or financial dominance. Number 2 and 3. Respect every stakeholder. No matter how small, Gajendra underestimated the small creatures, leading to his downfall. In business, ignoring employees, customers, or minor competitors can lead to unexpected consequences. Every stakeholder matters. Number 4. Arrogance leads to failure. Gajendra's arrogance made him blind to risks. In business, overconfidence and ignoring market signals, competition, or customer feedback can result in setbacks. Humility and adaptability are key. Number 5. Teamwork and unity drive success. The forest creatures united to take down Gajendra. In business, collaboration, partnerships, and teamwork enable companies to tackle big challenges and compete effectively in the market.